Guys, MTN is about to go down. A peaceful protest holding this morning in MTN office. I hope South Africans are ready to dance this music they put on, because this music, all Africans are ready for them. All Africans are standing against South Africa this time. Here in Nigeria, the most scamming company we have here in Nigeria is MTN. Other country, when you buy a data of 1 week, you use it for 1 week. Here in Nigeria, when you buy MTN 1 week, you use it for only 1 hour. Still, we are not protesting. Still, we will never stand up to send MTN away from our country. We are still managing them. And the South Africans, the lazy youth of South Africans are ready, are in the streets sending out our Nigerian people away from their country. Without foreigners, South Africa cannot stand. I hope you guys are ready for this dance, because all Africans are ready for you people. Guys, watch the protest.
Struggle today, and we employ Nigerians around the world to join. This struggle affects our daily lives. Yes. You know, my leader, they've been begging me not to be using vain languages, but I don't know how to talk about an idiot without calling an idiot an idiot. Yeah. How do I pay for data? 11,000 every 2 days. That's like 24 hours. How? I have receipts. I just showed everybody now. In fact, the one I paid for Monday, they've sent me a warning. What's today? Wednesday. It's finished. It's theft. This is fraud. So you watching me, the moment you hear go, occupy every MTN office in Nigeria. Yes. Let them know that we are humans. Yeah. The more you wait for government to hold these frauds accountable, the more you lose a lot. Sir, I don't know if you have seen that young girl that was crying. She's amputated. She was crying that the job she got overseas is a remote job. She lost it because data was wavering. Yeah. We buy the data so expensive, yet it does not serve us. Yeah. You watching me know I'm saying the truth. So this is a clarion call to every patriotic Nigeria. We must begin to stand for ourselves, because we are all we have. So please, MTN, let this be noticed. The police and the military will not serve you. Fix your data or get ready to feed every Nigerian. Data is life. In a time where people cannot afford shop rent, they open shops on Instagram, online, on different social medias. And now we can access it because no data. Before you are done uploading, 36 gig is gone. How? It's theft. How can I, that don't earn how much, be spending almost 500k monthly?
Guys, you see what is happening? People like Showore, Very Dark Man, and some other youth, they've decided to march to MTN to question MTN to ask them what they are still doing in Nigeria amidst this attack happening in South Africa over Nigerians. And they are saying that the money that Nigerians spend on MTN is too much, that MTN should go back to South Africa, its own country of origin. The thing is just, in fact, I'm just tired, guys. I'll allow you guys to watch some clips of the protest going on, and then when we finish watching it, we'll come back and talk about it. And please note that this episode is just for educational purposes and creation of awareness on social media. Let's watch and come back and talk about it.
The government of Nigeria condemned the violence against Nigerians in South Africa, including the recent deaths of Nnaemeka Matthew Handry Ekpenyong and Kelvin Chidebere Amaramiro, following alleged assaults by security personnel. The ministry notes that these incidents, alongside other reported cases, have heightened anxiety within the Nigerian community and require urgent, credible remedial action. We therefore request thorough and impartial investigation into both deaths, including prompt sharing of preliminary findings and regular updates with the government of Nigeria. Nigeria also seeks full cooperation in providing autopsy reports, post-mortem documentation, and relevant case files, and in facilitating
And they know they give us commensurate quality of the same trade they charge us. You go buy data will be unlimited, but unlimited the limit. One day. You go buy data where you see say you get data, but you don't use them when you get important interview. MTN recognize the Nigerian Communication Commission and the Ministry of Communication. The injustice wey they do Nigeria. That's why MTN dey promote wetin pass Nigerian budget out of this country to South Africa every month. Yes, Nigeria has not been enjoyed network wey be like wetin other people all over the world dey enjoy. So if we continue to allow our government connive with these same telecommunication companies to defraud Nigerians, when we know now say data na almost like fuel. Almost everybody wey dey online need data. So if MTN continue to do all this wayo and we no talk, then it means say our government no dey function. Now wetin they call dysfunctional system. And that's why we come where they function as a system where they function. To challenge this rubbish, to demand MTN to stop all the bogus charges, to demand that MTN give us quality service, to demand all the fraud. Last week I see person enter one office, the rake say pay how many amounts of money, they don't give am data for that thing. And now the same thing across Nigeria. MTN stand up. All the people where they owe them, normally why you they owe them before, the guy you go pay them money, after you pay, you go feel borrow again. Many Nigerians where they live under how many $2 bill per day, a lot of them they owe MTN, but they struggle to pay back and to use again. All of a sudden the MTN block everybody, nobody feel borrow. Inside that 3 days, MTN make over 2 trillion naira from Nigeria's head.
Jesus Christ!
And we sit here, MTN like just normal company. All these companies where they make up for Nigeria pass anywhere in the world. Now because our government follow them, help show them how they go thief from Nigerian masses. We are 250 million Nigerians. I don't really get the statistics of how many of us they online. But a lot of Nigerians they online. And Nigerians now the MAGA where MTN they MAGA from. And the government they in bed with these people. So we must raise this awareness. We must challenge this institution. Not the only MTN. Both Airtel, both all the other telcos, and most importantly, the Minister of Communication and the NCC, because these are regulatory bodies that should be checking these guys. But instead of checking them, the other time we see the National Assembly go discover how many $1 billion for MTN the whole Nigeria. They do the case go up, go and go down. Last, they pay some small millions to some small guys. They leave them, they go with the remaining money. That's why they run Nigeria. That's why they happen for other sectors. That's why they happen. No be no. That's why they do us wayo for other sectors. The reason why we talk about this one too, say this one don't reach the point where Nigerians not be taking this robbery anymore. Nigerians are not taking this nonsense anymore. MTN must improve, and all the telecommunication companies must improve on the services that they charge us.
They improve or they leave.
Our regulatory
They can leave that network.
Stand up and do their work, because as a matter of fact, now because we know they hold all these people responsible and accountable. This SEC and the Minister of Communication, that don't reach where we check on our budget. How can they spend money? How can they do racketeering with all these telcos? Now the same thing they have in our power sector. Nigerians, we get plenty problem, but we must tackle all of them one by one. And the ultimate solution.
Now you stand by the beef. Now you all our people. Don't want to do. Now you stand by the beef. This is our country. We love our country. We love Nigeria. We stand for Nigeria. This is our state flag. We love our country. We love Nigeria. We stand for Nigeria, and we will speak up for our people. Stop killing our people. Stop brutalizing our people. Stop maltreating our people. Our people did nothing wrong to you guys. Leave our people alone. Leave Nigerians alone. Leave Nigerians alone. Stop killing our men. South Africans. Stop killing our men. South Africa. Stop killing our men. Stop killing our people. South Africa. We stand for Nigeria. We love our people. Stop killing our men. Stop killing our men. Stop killing our men. Stop brutalizing our men. Stop brutalizing our men.
In response to the buying of Nigerians in South Africa, Adams Oshomole poured out his heart in front of the Senate yesterday. In case you didn't get the point, MTN has made over 1 trillion naira from Nigerians this year alone, and DSTV has also made millions of naira from Nigerians. And both of these companies are South African companies thriving in Nigeria. So while South Africans are busy making all this money from Nigerians, South Africans are busy buying Nigerians in South Africa. But here's where things get a little bit complicated. Nigeria can't actually ban these companies, and here's why. 75 million Nigerians are currently using MTN, and those Nigerians now could have their NIN and BVN linked to their MTN, and apparently you can only change the phone number attached to your BVN only once in your entire lifetime, so that your MTN number is almost permanently linked to your Nigerian identity. If Nigeria actually bans MTN, this is what will happen. 75 million Nigerians won't be able to have access to their Nigerian bank account. You won't be able to receive alerts if they send you money if you're using MTN, and we will end up losing the #1 network provider in Nigeria, which is MTN. So sadly, while our brothers and sisters businesses are being destroyed in South Africa, we cannot actually retaliate or do the same thing to them here in Nigeria.
Sided with a visit by MTN chairman Phuthuma Nhleko to the Nigerian capital. Nhleko is there to see Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who has been acting on behalf of President Muhammadu Buhari. The attack is not the first of its kind. In 2015, the regional MTN office in Abuja was forced to shut down after irate youths also attacked it. Well, let's discuss these developments a little further now. We're joined live from South Africa by Human Rights Watch senior researcher Deo Mavenga and CGTN's Sophia Adengo, live for us in Abuja. Sophia, let's start with you. It is no surprise that Nigerians are, of course, upset about what is happening in South Africa. One might have expected to see demonstrations outside the South African embassy, for instance. But just talk us through exactly what happened in Abuja today and why MTN became the target of people's frustrations.
Well, Lindy, late this afternoon, protesters, or what are known as anti-xenophobic protesters, stormed the South African telecommunications offices, the main ones here in the administrative capital, Abuja, really in what many critics are calling retaliatory actions towards xenophobic attacks towards Nigerians in South Africa, not just this past weekend, but over the last 12 months. There have been 116 registered extrajudicial killings of Nigerians, and this has been an ongoing concern not only for the Nigerian government, but also for citizens who have made South Africa, a mutual ground for business and other ventures. So today has seen really the culmination of a great deal of anxiety that we can say has existed between both countries, especially last year at this time, President Jacob Zuma coming to the country and really just trying to make sure that he would breathe new life, as he called it, with the relationship with Nigeria, although that has been strained with the current events. Lindy.
And Daryl, let's bring you in here. As of course, Sophia suggests, this is going to strain relations between South Africa and Nigeria, despite the fact that the country, or South Africa's Home Affairs Minister, is trying to reassure people. The question remains, how did we get here once again?
Well, clearly the challenge is that South Africa has over the years not decisively dealt with xenophobic violence. So we have witnessed waves of violence over the years, including in 2008, where over 60 people were left dead. But there has been no accountability or justice. And also, the political leadership has used foreign nationals as an excuse for the failings, for example, in basic service delivery. So we have had on record senior officials of government making clearly, patently xenophobic statements, but with no accountability. So this is how we've gotten to where we are in recent weeks and months. We have had, including the Johannesburg Mayor, Herman Mashaba, making xenophobic statements, blaming crime on foreign nationals. But the reality is that the police should do their job.
Nigerians are now protesting in MTN Abuja. They are saying MTN should be closed up. MTN should pack their load and go. They should go back to South Africa. Amidst this unaliving of Nigerians and these attacks on Nigerians, now that Nigerian youths have risen up to say enough is enough, that they do not want MTN, and that aside that MTN has a way of cheating Nigerians. that ever since this xenophobic attack started, that you buy data and it will not last you 24 hours. That Nigerians, they are tired of spending this kind of money. That since the South Africans don't want Nigerians to be in their country, MTN should return back to their country and charge its citizen this amount that they are charging Nigeria. Last year, they came out and said after all expenses and everything paid, they made over 1 trillion naira from Nigeria. That means MTN, they are really making a lot of money from Nigeria, same as DSTV. So why are their citizens now asking Nigerians to leave their country when Nigeria is also helping MTN? So Nigerians doesn't understand, and Nigerians is tired of listening to the news whereby Nigerians in South African names are being spoiled. So now they are saying enough is enough, MTN. You know what? We don't want you anymore in our country. Not just Nigerians, but also the Nigerian Senate have decided that they will close MTN and DSTV so that they will seize their license. They will withdraw their license so that they will not do business with Nigerians again. Let them see how they are going to cope. So this fight, these attacks is getting out of hand. Something that started small, I just pray it doesn't escalate into something really worse, because right now nations are hating nations, Africans are hating Africans. Now you can imagine there are also Nigerian companies in South Africa, and I'm definitely sure South Africans will retaliate by asking companies like the Dangotes and the rest and the UBAs to leave South Africa, since it's a Nigerian-based owned company. So Nigerians, before we trade, let's trade carefully. Same with South Africa. We are one Africans. We should be our brother's keeper and try to create peace among ourselves. Thank you so much, guys, for watching today's episode. I will see you on my next episode. Bye for now.